Hey guys, happy Monday. I hope everybody is doing well and your week is off to a good start. Hopefully, you guys took the news better than I did on Friday that we're not going to be going back to school this school year. I was a little bit bummed, even though I totally expected the news, and I think it's for the best to make sure everybody stays healthy and safe. But I was sad because I'm not going to get to see you guys at the end of this year. But hopefully, you will come back and visit next year once I get back to school after the baby. So, I really wanted to take a minute to give you guys some tips and tricks for being successful during the next 5 to 6 weeks of virtual school or online learning. So, I've created a document that I'll share with you guys in Canvas and I'll email it to you as well that hopefully will provide you some good resources and tools for being successful this last quarter of school while we're doing school online together. So, I want to show you what that looks like. Very first tip I have for you is to make yourself a schedule for the day or for the week. Make sure that you have a plan each day, that it's not just kind of a free for all, and that you stick to it. Routine is super important. I know that as a student, sleeping in and just having all this free time is probably feeling pretty amazing. But the more of a schedule you can keep, the better successful you're going to be. So I have 5 different schedule options for you. So the first schedule that I have on here has you doing each day of the week about 30 minutes per subject. So you can organize the subjects however you want. I just kind of did them in a random order. So I have 10 to 10:30 math, and then 10:30 to 11 science, 11 to 11:30 ELA, 11:30 to 12 social studies, and then take a break for about an hour, eat lunch, give yourself a little bit of breathing time, and then come back for about 30 minutes and work on your electives. You can do Monday, Wednesday, A day electives, Tuesday, Thursday, B day, or you might choose to do Monday, Tuesday, work on A day elective stuff, and then Wednesday, Thursday, finish your B day electives. This schedule, along with many others, has you finishing your elective stuff and not having to do any elective work on Friday. Friday, you can use that 30 minutes as like a catch up or finishing anything that you need to finish. 1:30 to 2 o'clock, I have you wrapping up for the day, making a plan for the next day. What did you accomplish? What do you need to cross off your list? What still needs to be done for tomorrow? Kind of give yourself a little bit of a plan for the next day. So when you sit down to start school, you know what you need to be working on for each class. Then from 2 to 3 o'clock, I have screen free time. This is really important. It's not great for us to be staring at these computer screens. I actually have these little glasses that I ordered that I wear sometimes to help me with looking at this blue screen so much. So take some time, 30 minutes to an hour, to just give yourself some screen free time. Go outside, take a walk, do some yoga, ride your bike, play a game, go play basketball. Do something fun. Take a nap if that's what your body needs, whatever it might be. 3 o'clock, you're done with school. Have a snack and enjoy the rest of your day. That's one option. The second option I really like because it has you only working from 10 to 12 each day on content. So from 10 to 12, you would kind of break up your day. Monday would be math, Tuesday science, Wednesday. So ELA, Thursday social studies, and then Friday, just from 10 to 11, you would do your electives. Then you would take a break for lunch, come back, wrap up for the day from like 1 to 1:30, and then 1:30 to 2:30, do that screen free time. I have that in there every day because I think it's super important for you to make sure you're doing that. 2:30, have a snack, you're done. You finish early for the day. And on Friday, you're done an hour earlier than before. So you'd be done at 1:30 on Fridays. A third option, they all start at 10 o'clock, so feel free to adjust, but would be from 10 to 12, you do your content area work just like every other day, except instead of working on Friday doing your electives, you would come back after lunch at 1 o'clock and you would do your electives just like in Schedule 1. So from 1 to 1:30, you would do your A day electives or your B day electives, whatever it is, wrap up. This schedule has you finishing all of your work on Thursday, and you have Friday as an extra day of your weekend. So kind of as an extra free day. It could also be a day if you need to spend an hour catching up on something you didn't finish or going back and looking at something, you can do that. But it's a really cool option. I like that schedule for you guys because I think having that extra free day to kind of do whatever you want, that's a good motivation to work for that. Another option on here, option 4, this is a work and reward schedule. This is what I do. So I start my day at 7 and I work, and then I reward myself a little bit later by doing yoga or eating a snack or going for a walk or reading my book or just sitting out on my back deck with a cup of decaf coffee. So whatever your reward is, you can come up with that. But it has you working in like 1 to 2 hour increments. So 10 to 11, you're doing math and science, and then you take a break for 30 minutes. Do something fun away from your computer. Then 11 to 11 or 11:30 to 12:30, you're doing ELA and social studies. Then you take an hour-long break, eat lunch, again, do something fun, not looking at a screen. 1:30 to 2 o'clock, do that elective stuff just like you have been. 2 to 2:30, wrap up for your day, plan for the next day. And then 2:30 to 3 or 2:30 to 3:30, again, have some more of that screen-free time where you're just doing something fun and exciting that you enjoy doing that's not on a computer. And then again, school's out by 3 o'clock. Option 5 is for you to create your own schedule on Monday based on the week. Maybe you realize on Monday, hey, I'm gonna have to spend more time on this subject, or I've got this going on this week, and so I wanna make sure I schedule my time for that. You can use a template kind of like this one and create your own schedule for the week, which would be super helpful. So creating a schedule, some type of a routine will be one really good way for you to stay successful while we do virtual school. The next thing that I have, number 2, make a list of your assignments for the week on Monday and then add to it as needed. Use that team document that we sent. I put that as number 4, but you can make a list of your assignments lots of different places. So get a notebook. Here are some notebooks I have, just random notebooks. You can find a blank page and then create a schedule in there for yourself each week. Date it, whatever you need to do. Find a piece of scrap paper, toss it when you're done. If you have not misplaced your agenda, this is another really good tool that you can use. Remember, oh, my stickers are falling out. Remember that your agenda has on it every content area, so you can easily just write in there so that you can see that. And that could be really helpful for you. I'm going to kind of zoom in so you can see this. Remember your agenda? Everybody has these. We were really big sticklers and you had to have them. So use this agenda, write down for every day of the week all of your different assignments so that you know what you need to get done, and then check them off or cross them off just like you would for homework once you finish them. Okay? All right, back to our little sheet. Get sleep. Get up earlier than you have been. Sleeping until noon is not good for you. Yes, you need sleep as a middle school student who is growing. Absolutely. But you don't need to go to bed at 3 a.m. and get up at noon. That's not healthy for anybody. So try to make yourself go to bed by midnight and get up by 8:30 or 9 o'clock. You're still getting plenty of sleep, but you're going to create a good schedule for yourself. Midnight is not what I'm advocating. My suggestion would be to go to bed much earlier than that. But if you are a night owl or you're enjoying the freedom of that, that's fine. But then make yourself get up and be productive during the day. Use our team document that we have for your core class assignments every single week. Make a copy for yourself, highlight each task as you finish it, and then check back to the original document or check back to Canvas during the week. That's another really good resource for you. That is, if you look at our Canvas class and you look at each week's assignments, so we'll look at this week's. We've all posted in the team assignment sheet all of your work for the week. We posted all on Sunday. There was 1 week where I did not do that, but from now on, you'll have the whole week's work posted Sunday and it'll go live on Monday morning typically. So it's all in there for you. It's linked in here. You can click the link and open it in a new tab. Make a copy for yourself if you need to. Whatever you need to do to kind of help you keep up. But this is a really good resource to know, okay, I need to finish this, I've done this, and it even includes all of your advisory stuff for Miss Pettaway, like registering for 7th grade, which we're doing this week. Last but not least, email and ask questions when you have them, and ask for a Zoom meeting or join one that your teacher's already scheduled if you need help or if you just want to see some familiar, friendly faces. It's really hard to kind of be by ourselves and not have that interaction. So join a Zoom meeting or ask for a Zoom meeting if you need help with something. or email and just ask questions if you have it. But please be patient with us. Give us a little grace as we are responding to lots of student emails and questions throughout the day online as well. So I hope that some of these were helpful. If you have any ideas, tips, or tricks for your classmates to be successful, things that you have found really helpful, shoot me an email and let me know, and I will send it out to everybody so that we can help each other have the best last 5 weeks of school that we possibly can. I miss you guys so much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all next year. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks.